I think there's something
because it's not.
I think there's something to be said that, like in your instance, like maybe you weren't so quick to talk, and this is his podcast, and he has a duty to provide entertainment to his audience. So don't take it personally.
That's what I said.
So
yes.
and then with you two, Nitsi, like, yeah, you two, Nitsi, it's fine. I can tell that you're confident in who you are, and maybe you want to make some changes. But in reality, I don't know why, but women tend to get a little bit confrontational or argumentative, or maybe a little bit defensive when men give you their perspective, and yet we want to argue what men want when they're literally telling us over and over what men want.
Perfect.
She's married, y'all.
It's like they're telling us, and yes, you have some masculine traits and a strong attitude, and you say that when the right man comes along, you'll be feminine, but that's not true. You're not going to give that man the time of day, and in reality, it takes 3 seconds to make a first impression, some odd number like that, and that man is going to immediately disqualify you from wife material.
It is what it is.
I agree with you that in that mid time in your life when you don't have a man and you're grinding and you're providing for your family, because at the end of the day, that's number one. We can all make changes to our personalities, especially depending on what we want out of life. I think if you would be able to separate your grind culture from your relationship culture, then you would be able to present that feminine partner energy immediately to men, so that they could at least see you as an option for them.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do you see yourself as an equal to your husband?
No.
All right, so look.
All right, B.
I have 5 brothers.
Look at all the response from the girls on the panel to the married woman.
Yeah.
She literally gave y'all fantastic advice. What you guys should do is listen, take that in, and understand that men and women are not equal. And men, when we look for a girlfriend, we look for certain traits. Not what you displayed, and definitely not what you displayed. We want some level of competence and some level of femininity. And like, hey, man.
Yeah.
But the moment a man says something,
if a guy says
him
something,
like, bash him.
Yeah, you're bashing him and you're telling the truth.
Oh my God.
But did I bash you when you said you want a man that makes as much as you do?
Nope.
Did I bash you when you gave your standards of what you want on a man?
If I'm bringing it to the table.
No. Well, hold on. I told you the male standards and you had an issue with that. But when you gave the female standards, no one said anything.
I'm just saying, I don't appreciate how you like talk to people.
This is his podcast. You're taking it personal.
Telling the truth?
You're taking it personal.
It's not what you said. It's how you said it.
I'm just telling the truth about how the world works with relationships. Like, if you want to be triggered or not like reality, that's fine. But the truth is the truth.
Who hurt you?
And I know it hurts.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
I got daddy issues.
Get a red all over.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not going to stoop down to your emotional level and get angry and be all But what I'm saying is
I'm not angry because this is nothing. This is just me speaking my. How I feel.
That is scary.
And how you feel is very irritated and triggered right now, which is comical.
That is scary, bro.
Here's the thing, like, I can't control how y'all react. I just tell you the truth and you guys react however you want. But this is hilarious.
Yeah,
this literally shows the difference between men and women, where men typically have to be logically sound to articulate our points, and you guys can be emotional, and it is what it is.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
To the married woman. So you say you don't see him like as your equal or anything, but like you told us earlier that you and your husband like invest in real estate and everything together. So you mean to tell me all this work that you've been putting in with him, all this effort and everything, if some girl just walks in the room and he's head over heels, spending money that y'all both worked on and everything for this girl, putting all this energy and everything that you had to work years and all this stuff for, that's not gonna bother you? You gonna be okay with that?
What if he put you
right? I understand your question, but the thing is that my husband is gonna want to spend his money on me, but I expect him to be sexually attracted to other women.
How do you know that? Because I know a lot of married
men are wired sexually.
Chicks. And women, men want sex, girls want money. You don't think your man, if he's really out here, and you say you're okay with that, if he were to step out, is not going to spend money on that girl too? Like, let's be fucking for real.
Bro, she has the ring. Like, what the hell? Yo, like, ladies.
So,
I can't even believe this. Like, you guys don't understand. She's married. She has a husband. She has the title. She's going to have the children. She has the house. W for her.
The money.
What you're saying is he spends money on some bitch or whatever, has sex with her. Who cares?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
He just having sex with her. She's not the main chick.
Yeah,
this is where
she's strong.
fail.
I give her that.
Here, no. Hold on. Let me stop you real quick. And the reason why you have this faulty logic and mindset with this is you think you and your man are equal.
I don't.
why'd you look at her so crazy when she said, I don't think me and my
It's
man
just
are
because
equal?
how like when she first started, when we first came here, like, oh, me and him do this together, like how like everything was described. I just thought it was a 50-50 effort.
There's
So
no
when she
such
said
thing.
that,
Let me make
I
this
was
very
like,
clear.
Oh, okay, that's
There's
different.
no such thing as a 50-50 relationship anywhere that works. Women never want 50-50. Last time I checked, most women want the guys to pay the predominant amount of the bills.
Yeah.
That's not 50-50. Okay, the reality is the man is the decision maker. The girl can weigh in, but the guy's the leader. That's how relationships work. There's no such thing as 50-50. Anything that gets done of consequence, whether it's a business, presidency, etc., there's always one final decision maker. Men lead, women follow. You are not equal to your man by any means. And if you are with a man that's equal to you, you'll lose respect for him and you won't be attracted.
Fellas, keep your girl away from single ladies, bro.
So I
Telling
have
you
a
right now.
question.
That is so true.
Telling you right now.
They
destroy
get with
your
their girls
relationship.
and they're like, man, fuck him. Like
You're
do
a
your thing.
maid. You're a servant.
Yeah.
I have a question for the host.
Yeah, girls
But
are
when we say
toxic.
fuck him, we say go fuck him.
Like, it's just, like, bruh, it's just
I love marriage.
I have a question
I
for
don't-
you.
don't get
What's your name?
Myron.
Marin. Nice to meet you.
Marin.
Marin.
You came on the show and you don't even know the host
I'm
is?
sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
Dummy. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to make sure. Be respectful. So for you, because you speak from that man's perspective of being high value alpha male type of guy. You know?
Never said that, but if
Or
that's
what-
how you look at me, then that's
the way
fine.
you said something like that, not along those words, but the same type of analogy to that.
Okay.
So,
We know how your analogies go.
oh my goodness. So whatever. So what would you say is something that you like? Let's say if you meet a girl and she wants to pay half the bills, like to you, what is submissive? Is submissive like an attitude thing, or like all around? Because what if you meet a girl who's submissive in her personality, but she wants to pay half the bills?
Most girls don't want to pay half the bills ever.
Well,
Yeah.
what if you meet a girl who wants
That's
to?
right.
That's
Me
1,000, bro.
particularly, I don't know if I'm just real soft out here. I've always spent more money than my spouse, and it's only
And where are
because
those guys at now?
oh they're not here,
come and
right?
go.
But listen, it's not about.
Like-
For me, it's not about money because I like having the power of
Stop the
control.
cap.
It's not about cap. It's like I genuinely prefer having control in a situation. I like control. That's just me. So if
Stop
somebody's
the cap.
if somebody's
Stop
paying
the
for
show.
all my shit,
You like control when you're with a fucking loser. That's
Yeah.
what you like. Because
Not
you're with
always.
losers where you were paying all the bills, etc. That's the
Facts.
reality.
it's
But when
not-
you're with a guy who has a shit together, you understand and you will defer that control to him. Women don't do well when they're in control positions. That's why I asked you specifically, are you with that guy now? And you said
I
no.
just don't trust it. Even if a guy wants to
Because you were
provide
with a
it.
loser.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not even about being with a loser.
Or
I guess
beta.
it's just.
I love a loser.
If it was a man of value, you would even have a question. You know
But
what?
I've been
You
with
got
men
it.
of value. It's just, and they have money and they've provided, but every time it's happened, I felt uncomfortable. It never was like, oh my God, this is what
That's
I
the problem
want.
with you. With you then,
Yeah.
internally.
No, but but I'm saying just to
All
give
right.
you guys a perspective,
Here's
not
the
every
thing.
woman's
What
like
you're
that.
saying? Great. Yeah. I want to pay half the bills. You know how many women fall in that category? Like 5%.
That's an exception.
Because you be talking like those 5% don't exist.
Okay, hold on.
It's not
Are you
important.
aware of something called statistically insignificant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 5% is a small percentage of the population. Exceptions don't make the rule.
Okay.
Nice try.
Rumble?
Like, yeah, I guess we go to Rumble.